Continue to hold the beautiful Dakshinamurti form or whatever favorite form of Swamiji in your third eye. More and more strong feeling connection, more and more devotion, more and more gratitude, intense feeling connection with Swamiji Paramashiva. Any thoughts, just let it come, let it go. You be in that space of intense feeling connection with Swamiji Paramashiva and experience the oneness space with him. Declare you are that. You are Paramashiva. And with chanting Mahavakya and experience that space of oneness. And with that space, scan through your third eye and manifest the power of third eye. I'm going to project the picture. Make sure all of you close your eyes. Projecting the picture. Yes. Now remove your eye band and post. Remove your eye band and post whatever your third eye showed in the chat. All of you quickly post whatever your third eye revealed. You, okay, so any others are going to post it? I'm going to project the slide. What I have projected. The road, red road. So beautiful manifestation by Q Megua. It's basically it's red. It's not red, but it is basically red, and then it shows the housing colony with the roads. So it's a good manifestation. So we have been learning about the feeling connection, learning the sacred secrets about the feeling connection. So Swamiji said, if you have the feeling connection, you have everything. Swamiji always says, when you are in love with the Master, you will not only feel he is God, Understand, listen to this very carefully. But you will see that all the miracles that you expect to happen in the presence of God will happen in the presence of the Master also. Your feeling, bhava, feeling connection is bhava. When you are flowering, bhava spurana, when you are flowering in that one, in that connection, if you see Him as God, whatever God wants you to do for you, healing, a win in a great business deal, whatever you wanted, health, wealth, relationship, anything, name and fame, anything that you want in your life to happen, all that will happen in the presence of the Master also. It depends on how you feel connected. But when that love is lost, you won't find the same miracles happening in His presence. This is a very important key thing that you need to understand, that it is your feeling connection that makes the miracles happen. You may be the same person and he will be the same person, but those miracles will not be happening. So if you ask why the master loses enlightenment or what, master loses power or what, no, he doesn't lose it, but you lose the ability to connect with his enlightenment, connect with him with the feeling connection. You lost it, so you lost all the miracles. That's why the miracles are no longer happening for you, though they may be happening for others who are feeling connected. So understand, just through the feeling connection with the master or with existence, you can simply see miracles happening in your life. There is a beautiful story from Adi Shankara. There were four prime disciples for Adi Shankara. Adi Shankara, he walked on this planet Earth about 2000 years ago and revived the Sanatana Hindu Dharma, and he has given beautiful sacred scriptures, and he's considered Paramashiva's incarnation. So he has come down to revive the Sanatana Hindu Dharma. He has four prime disciples, and many disciples. There is one disciple called Padmapada. His original name is different, I don't remember. So basically, he is always have feeling connection, and he does always work. He doesn't even bother to be around the master, but he will be somewhere doing some work, cleaning the ashram, washing the master's clothes, cooking food for everyone. He does all the work with a great love with Adishan, with his guru. He does all the work. And whereas other disciples around the master all the time, listening to his satsangs, listening to all the sacred scriptures, analyzing him, they feel they are like intellectually growing, and but this devotee, this disciple is so devoted, dedicated, integrated to the master, integrated to his disciple too. So one day he went to the opposite bank of the river near the ashram to wash the clothes of the master. And some of the other disciples of Shankara who saw this, and they were making fun of this disciple. What? What is this? This fellow is only washing clothes all the time, doing some work, menial works. Did he come here to become a laundryman, a washerman, a worker? What is he doing here? He's not even studying anything, not studying scriptures, not contemplating, not, discussing with us. How is he going to get enlightened? What is he doing here, wasting life? How he is going to understand Master's Prakriti, Master's nature? How he know about the Master? He's not even around. Like this, they are discussing seriously about him, a little bit fun about him, that this disciple is. wasting life. All these Shankara is masters know everything, right? So Adi Shankara was listening to this conversation and just laughing inside. So he knew that this disciple may be a little less intellectually capable than the others, but he was amazingly intelligent being who was doing what needs to be done first, who was putting first thing first. Adi Shankara wanted to show this to the other disciple. So he just got up and called out to the disciple, "Hey, please come here immediately." He called out to that disciple who was on the other shore. Middle there is a river. The moment Master called, the disciple forgot what is there in between. If you and me or anybody, any other these intellectual disciples, oh, call, hey, boatman, come, my master is coming. Hey, come, I had to go urgently, please come, boatman. Like this, we will be waiting for the boatman to come because there's a river in the between. How will I cross the river? Right? We spend some time and we wait until the boatman comes and, this is correct. But this disciple understand because the master called, the feeling connection is so right. He couldn't even think anything. He just walked across the river. Understand? He didn't drown. His mind is full of master that wherever he walked, he put his feet on the water, lotuses appear. He's nicely putting his feet on the lotuses and just walked across the river and reached the master within no time. Wherever he put, lotuses grow in a stagnant water, but here lotuses started springing up in the river just to help the disciple cross safely out to the other side. Normally, people are anxious when they're crossing the river, isn't it? For the first time, a river was anxious when a person was crossing because she has to reach him safely. The disciple has to reach him safely to the other side. Because his feet were held by the lotuses, the disciple came to be known as Padmapada. Padma means lotus, Pada means feet. Because the lotuses appear wherever his feet put, he was known as Padmapada. Adi Shankara gave him the name as Padmapada. And all the other disciples, you would have understood, stunned. With this incident, Shankara demonstrated to all his disciples the need for the loving space and feeling connection, which are essential for the transmission of the Advaitic truth, transmission of energy. This miracle are common. Nature will support you. If you are relating your highest with that strong feeling connection to the highest self, understand your birth for every human birth happened because you to realize this truth of Advaita, the oneness space with the divine, become one with the divine. Understand? Nature will support you when you have the strong feeling connection. Miracles do just like that happen. So, first question. So, how do we raise in feeling connection? How do we have strong feeling connection all the time? Yes, we understand. Feeling connection is ultimate, but the moment we are out of this class, we are going through a lot of ups and downs in life. We go to work, we forget what it is, and the regular life hits us, isn't it? So, how do we have the feeling connection all the time. How do we grow in the feeling connection? There's a beautiful technique that Swamiji has given. It is there from time immemorial. It doesn't come just like that. Understand? Even the feeling connection doesn't come just like that. Practicing the presence of God. The technique is practicing the presence of God. Whatever you do, relate with the Guru. Whatever, whether you are eating, whether you are sleeping, whether you are doing work, whether you are struggling with day-to-day activities, whether you are having pain, whether you're having pleasure, whether you're having success, whether you're having failure, whether you're having a party at home, whether you have nobody at home, nobody to talk to, whether you have too many people to talk to, whatever you're going through life, all of us go through so many things in life, ups, downs, success, failure, good, bad, everything. How do we, in this life, how do I relate? How do I grow in the feeling connection? That is by constant feeling the presence of God all the time, practicing the presence of God all the time. How? Have a murti of your own favorite. That's why in Hinduism, the concept is called Ishta Devata, your favorite deity. You choose Swamiji's Atma Murti. That is the Atma Murti. Has God, Swamiji blessed that you can relate, His presence will be there. Relate with Him. Tell all your problems. Tell all your successes. Tell how is your life. Your God is with you all the time. Talk to Him. I will give you the soft copy. You get it printed. For now, you get printed physically. For now, uh, you see from your device and start immediately. Don't wait until you get printed. I'll post the link and you can get it printed. Until then, you walk in the from our website and you start relating it. Anything that you do, you're having a morning coffee, morning you get up, say hello to him. Swamiji, I feel good today. Swamiji, I'm just in irritable mood. What is this going on with me? Simply, can I have some healing? Anything that you want. You got angry on him that he didn't heal, express that. You're having breakfast, offer him. Not a non-veg though, a vegetarian breakfast. Just show him. Swamiji, bless this. Please take this. Bless this food. Then I will take it. Having coffee. Swamiji, you want some coffee? As simple. Somebody is with you. Your divine self is with you all the time. Talk to him. We talk unnecessarily to ourselves inside in a chatter. But if you start practicing the presence of God, Guru, all the time, that feeling connection, you raise in your feeling connection, all the miracles, all the life that you want to happen will happen because you are talking to the divine. Your connection, you are entangling with the highest self. Naturally, your consciousness raises. This is one of the most beautiful, powerful techniques. Continuously talk what you want. Continuously feel the presence. This is the technique to have the feeling connection, to have the devotion. You express your anger, you express your frustration, you express your love, all the emotions, express and drop. Express. You feel so light because there is somebody who's listening to you all the time. There is nothing called loneliness. There's nothing called boredom. because you're all the time backing you, someone backing you. And because you are talking to the divine guru, the entangling with the higher self, you rise in your consciousness. Are you able to get it? What if he dies? Who is this? His body may be dying, his body may be there, but he is there. If he wants, he can assume the body and present you. He'll give you darshan. There's nothing can shake your connection. Again, your Atma Murti is your Atma Murti. He will talk to you, he will listen to you, his own version. Do not limit in that 6-foot form. Do not limit the consciousness, the divine, in only 6-foot form. Understanding, Xavier? No. If you are having a deity with you, he is all for you. He is the embodiment of the whole cosmos. There's nothing like it is here, that never dies. That let that not die. That feeling connection, that form inside your heart should not die. That is what we are talking continuously. The connection should not die. There's nothing like Rama, Krishna. They left the body, physical body, but they do give darshan to people who are connected. There are millions who saw them. They appear. They listen. There's nothing called death for them. They are. You read the scriptures. You must have heard Swamiji's beautiful experience with Krishna Darshan, with the old lady touching him. Definitely, right? Yes, he shared it many times. Because that lady was living with him all the time. Small baby Krishna. Continuously, she related with him. She literally, with her devotion, he was present. Krishna is there. And that lady was able to transmit that experience to Swamiji also when he was wandering. So it is your feeling connection. It is not out there. He is there. He will present. He can come to you any form. Understanding, Xavier? Yes. So now we'll listen from Swamiji how to practicing the presence of God. More cognition on practicing the presence of God.
Completion. Chalaya, your state means you have done more swapurnatva but less completion with others. Now you need to concentrate on completing with everyone. If you are having the space of completion with all the relationship around you, you will feel the same nearness which you feel with my photograph with me physically. And I will also be reciprocating in the same way. I will also be reciprocating, reacting to you in the same way. Understand? Every devotee has his own version of me. Atma Nithyananda. With whom they talk, they relate. Sometimes talk back for me also. How many of you talk back for me? God, when I am in the body itself. And then literally live with me. It is called Ishta Nishta in tradition. And Leela Dhyana means strongly feeling connected to your own version of your chosen ideal. So you are free to choose your ideal in Hindu tradition. You can choose your guru, whoever you want as your guru. Your Kula Guru can't be changed, but Sadguru can be changed. Means Kula Guru means family guru. All family will have one guru, that community guru. Kula Guru is more for training you when you are a child into the disciplines of what to do and what not to do. Like take bath 3 times a day, do Sandhya Vandana, Gayatri Japa. Small instructions. Sadguru is who gives you enlightenment. From the time immemorial, Vedic tradition gives you the freedom to choose your Sadguru, who gives you enlightenment. You can choose your God. You can choose even your Guru as God, God as Guru. Understand? You can choose your Guru. You can choose your God. You can choose your God as Guru and Guru as God. And you can even choose both separately. Choosing Guru as God, we have hundreds of examples. How many have done that? Choosing God as Guru, Arunagiri Yogi, Arunagiri Nadar did. In Tiruvannamalai, there was a great saint, the devotee of Muruga. He chose God, Muruga himself as Guru, and Muruga appeared and initiated him, gave him enlightenment. Guruvai, Varuvai, Arulvai, Muruga. He calls Muruga, the Skanda, Subramanya, as Guru. You can choose God as Guru, Guru as God. And you can also choose both independently. Like you can have Shiva as God and Swami as a Guru. You can have Nithyanandeshwara as God and Nithyananda as Guru. You can have Rama as God, Ramadasa as Guru. You have all the options. For that, I can give you hundreds of examples. How many chose God and Guru independently? So these are all the examples. Ramakrishna chose God himself as Guru. Kali. He chose Kali herself as Guru in the beginning. Then Kali herself came as a Bhairavi Brahmani and taught him. Then he chose Kali as God and Totaburi as Guru. Hinduism gives you the vast variety. Vast variety. You need to understand. living with your chosen ideal is called Ishtanishta, Leela Dhyana. I have seen so many people, ordinary village men in India, living with their chosen ideal and living the highest enlightened life without even knowing the word integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching and all that. Without knowing any of these words, they are radiating enlightenment. I tell you, just this one truth, Ishtanishta and Leela Dhyana, made millions of Indian villages enlightened. Millions of Indian villages practice the presence of God. Understand what you are doing. Unknowingly, you are practicing presence of God. This country, every time I speak about the great civilization, the civilization of Bharat, the Western world kids are taught to live with Barbie dolls or the cartoons they see in the TV. Fortunately, God saved me. I am born in a village of South India. From that age, I was living and practicing the presence of God. See, what I understood about Ganesha at the age of 3 and what I understand about Ganesha now is different. But that understanding at the age of 3 only has led me to this understanding. If I was too busy with the Mickey Mouse, Tom and Jerry at the age of 3, I would have been disillusioned at the age of 13 that Tom and Jerry does not exist. But I would not have reached any higher understanding. Because I started living with Ganesha at the age of 3, even at the age of 35, I have higher understanding about Ganesha, which has led me to the higher and higher planes of existence. Ishtanishta and Leela Dhyana. Practicing presence of God, living with God. Understand? For every individual who want to achieve enlightenment through the path of devotion, who wants to make their life authentic, this is the best path. I tell you that whether you want it or not, your life will continue to become more and more authentic. Because you know, I am there. I am there. Practicing the presence of the God makes you more and more authentic. That's the beauty of the Hindu tradition. Beauty of the Vedic spiritual tradition. Ishta Nishta makes you do a lot of self-completion with you. Actually, because of this Leela Dhyana practice, you become more complete with you. And if you observe deeply, you will find out if you have incompletion within you, that day you will feel, I am angry with you. I am angry at you. When you have incompletion, you will see the reflection on me. Means, if you feel I am angry at you, all you need to do is do completion with you and completion with others. How many of you feel I am angry at you? So all of you have to do completion with you and completion with others. I am not angry with you. If I am angry with you, then I am incomplete. I am not angry with you because I am complete with me and with others. All you need to do is, you need to complete with you and others. Understand the completion you need to do with you and with others. Is responsible for how you feel connected to me outside and inside. Because you practice the presence of God, Ishta-nishta, Leela Dhyana. See, all these three are three different words, but finally boils down to one. Leela Dhyana means remembering all the acts of Krishna is Krishna Leela Dhyana. What all he did. Remembering all the pastimes of Krishna is Leela Dhyana. Remembering all the Shiva's Leelas and experiencing it as it is happening now is Shiva Leela Dhyana. In my case, you don't need to do Leela Dhyana. Wherever you are, just I'll be possessing you. Simply you'll be remembering only me. Whether you are in kitchen cooking or ironing the clothes, washing the vessels, or in the office sitting and doing the job. How many of you listen? Listen. How many of you feel almost 24 hours as an undercurrent? I am there in your memory, in your life. Whatever you may be doing, I'll be there. This is Leela Dhyana. Practicing the presence of God means what Challaya says exactly. Whenever you go out, they're telling, Maharaj, Swamiji, I am going out and come back. When you wake up, Swamiji, I am on time. See, I am integrity. If not, see, Swamiji, I am late, I am completing with you. This is practicing the presence of God. See, you can be doing this practicing presence of God with anybody. You can do with Shiva, Hanuman, Rama, Krishna, Devi, whoever you choose as a chosen ideal. With that, you can do it with the Guru, God. As I said, you have an option. But practicing the presence of the God is so powerful. Please understand, I need to tell you. Practicing the presence of God, I myself did in my life. I carried the photograph of Sri Ramakrishna from the age of 13 till the age of 22, practicing his presence continuously, whole day. I tell you, practicing the presence of the God is one of the most powerful methods to make you authentic and integrated. Practicing the presence of the God is one of the most powerful and integrated method for becoming enlightened. Listen, I have defined Leela Dhyana. Leela Dhyana means being lost in the pastimes of the Guru or God. With God, one thing is that you may not be directly involved in that whole Leela. So you have to remember and try to practice. With Guru, you are directly part of it. So you don't need to try to remember. He will be remembering you. He will be remembering you. This is called Leela Dhyana. Even if you are afraid he is going to fire you, it's a Leela Dhyana. then practicing the presence of God is constantly feeling you are with Him, He is with you. Practicing the presence of the God is the greatest, most powerful technique to put you in Bhava Samadhi immediately. Ramakrishna did it. Ramana Maharshi practiced it. Even the great agnostic, atheist, enlightened beings like J. Krishnamurti practiced it. If you read the biography of J. Krishnamurti, from the young age, he was trained to practice the presence of the higher power. Other than the dirty mouth, U.G. Krishnamurti, fortunately, he died. Actually, I sent an email to him when I read his book. He was claiming enlightenment is pain. I sent an email to him that, come on, let's have a public debate in open. Poor fellow died immediately. I told him, there is no arrogant thing that whether you win or I win. If you are able to take me to the level further than where I am, I'll become your disciple. If I am able to take you further than where you are, you become my disciple. We will enrich each other. Come on. Fellow died before coming. Other than that dirty mouth U.G. Krishnamurti, no, this fellow fires everyone. And I wanted all these so-called modern gurus to know, I am giving you a warning through national channel. No question of attacking, abusing any of the tradition and traditional masters. Don't think you are Osho. If that fellow was alive, I will tear him to pieces. Every Tom, Dick and Harry, these trekker guru idiots, if you just put a jeans pant and grow a beard and have a backpack and do little yoga, you think you are a big guru and you have guts to attack the Hindu tradition and traditional gurus. I have come. That time is over. Keep your dirty mouth within you, maybe secretly open to only your close disciples, not to public. All the modern day trekker gurus, be very clear. If you are teaching the products of Hinduism, yoga, meditation, Hindu philosophies, and saying all religions are same, I am not going to spare you. If you teach Quran and say all religions are same, Muslim leaders are going to spare you. So be very clear. Owner of the Hinduism has come already. None of you guys will talk in the language of Osho. If you don't have respect for tradition, you live your life and die. We don't care. But no question of attacking. Osho made attacking these traditional gurus as a fashion. Attacking Shankaracharyas, attacking Pramukh Swami Maharaj, attacking Asharam Babuji, attacking all the traditional gurus. He made it as a fashion. Fellow fortunately died before I came. before I started my public life. Otherwise, I would have given him the same taste of his medicine. But only fellow saved himself by dying. All these fellows left and right abuse these practices like practice of presence of God. So because Osho set a trend, all the fellows till this Dadiwala gurus putting a jeans pant and having a backpack. And if you just stretch your hands, stretch your leg, blow your nose 3 times. If you know that, immediately you think you are a guru and abusing all the tradition. Flush your Vedas. One fellow has made a comment. One of the so-called guru. Flush yourself first. If you can't tell us, we will do it. Now it is time. All these so-called modern backpack trekker guru fellows, keep away from Hinduism. Don't try to attack Hindu gurus or Hinduism. I wanted to give this as a warning on a national channel. If you know how to talk, we will also know how to talk. Constantly hurting the religious sentiments. Hurting the Hindu religious sentiments has become fashion. See, these trekker gurus have naturally little charisma and orating skills. Naturally, the traditional gurus, many of them they have spent all their time in meditating and growing spiritually. They may not have those few of those skills, those drama skills. So these fellows go on attacking them. I have come having both. I can do your drama and that drama, both. And I have come with both the skills, is a good news. I am going to be standing at the side of the tradition, is a bad news for the trekker gurus. All these backpack trekker gurus, pack your backpacks and get lost into some hill. Don't be with the human civilization. I'm going to suggest to the Acharya Sabha and Akkadas, anybody who teaches yoga, meditation and the Hindu related material should not say all religions are equal. You can say all religions are unique. Because all religions are equal is that defaming, abusing statement towards Hinduism. How can a religion which tells people to go and kill others and the Hindu tradition which tells you to go and enrich others can be equal, can be same? I was already planning at least some 10, 12. These kind of common agendas should be formed and regulated. Understand, practicing the presence of God leads you to Bhava Samadhi directly. And the third word I uttered is Ishtanishta. You may accept all divine beings. It is not that you will not go to Vishnu temple, you will not go to Devi temple, but if you are connected, if you have chosen Shiva as your ideal, you know he is your ideal. Ramakrishna gives a very beautiful example. A woman in the house, she will serve everybody. She will serve the brother-in-law, sister-in-law, father-in-law, mother-in-law, husband's elder brother, younger brother, sister's husband, everyone she will serve. Give them food, give them water to wash the hands, take care. But she knows her bed is only for her husband. Same way, you may bow down in front of any god or any deity or any guru, but you know you are bowing down only to your guru in this form. Sadguru Swarupaya Nityanandeshwaraya Namaha. Very clear. Sadguru Swarupa Meenakshya Namaha. Sadguru Swarupa Ganeshaya Namaha. Sadguru Swarupa Subramanyaya Namaha. Means you may bow down in front of any god, any deity. You know you are bowing down only to your chosen ideal, Ishtanishta. Same way, if your chosen ideal is Shiva or Devi or Muruga, even if you bow down to me, you should bow down as me, as the embodiment of that your chosen ideal. For example, if your chosen ideal is Vishnu, even while you bow down to me, if you bow down at all, you should bow down to me only as the embodiment of Vishnu. If your chosen ideal is me, even if you bow down to anybody, you should bow down only them as the embodiment of me. That is Ishtanishta. Understand these three words. Then you will understand this whole space Chalaya is going through. Not only Chalaya, when I address Chalaya, I address all of you who are in that space. Clear? Practicing the presence of God, Leela Dhyana, Ishtanishta. All the three boils down to same space. Space of Bhava Samadhi. Leela Dhyana means constantly remembering the actions and life of your chosen ideal. Practicing the presence of the God means cognizing His presence is there with you and constantly relating with Him. Keeping Him present in your presence. Keeping Him present in your presence is practicing the presence of God. Ishtanishta means bowing down, revering only your Ishta. Wherever you bow down, even if you bow down to your father or mother, you should know that I bow down to my Ishta who is in your heart. I bow down to Nithyananda who is in your Anandagandha, whether it is awakened or not, he is there in your Anandagandha, whether you experience or not. If you have initiated into Anandagandha, you will also experience. If not, you may not experience, but I can experience. I bow down to Nithyananda who is in your Anandagandha. Solution for this feeling close with the photograph and very distance with me is listen. Because you already practice the presence of God with my photograph. So you are feeling that intimacy. You are feeling the completion. But now you have to complete with everyone. In the outer space also you should be in completion. Then you will feel the same intimacy, same nearness, even outside you. And I will also be responding in the same way. All the ashramites who are with me in the past janma practiced the presence of God and received boon to live around me. But unfortunately, they forget, and when they are given that space, they abuse, they miss to continue to practice the presence of God and miss. And the next Janma, away. Then again, after 2 Janmas, practice the presence of the God and come back. They are doing this, fallen the same rut. If you complete outside also and catch the same closeness you feel inside you with me, outside also, you are complete and you live enlightened life. You enrich yourself and others. So all you need is more completion with others. Next question.
The next question is, what is the significance of doing homas? Especially when I'm sitting in your breathing space the whole day, is there anything else that doing a homa can add more to my inner space and my spiritual growth? Can you please explain?
What is the significance of doing homas? When I am sitting in your breathing space whole day, is there anything else doing a homa can add more to my inner space and growth? First listen. What's the significance of doing homas? Homa is not faith-based action. It is science-based action. First understand. It is not faith-based action. It is a science-based actions, which has been considered as a science because media promoted it. For example, you think if you eat, you will become more energetic. This is considered as science because media promoted it. Why don't you eat McDonald's food every day and see? It is not science-based action. It is a faith-based action. Became science-based action because of media promoting it. All of you are getting it? I can give you millions of examples like this. If you take antibiotics, your cough will disappear. It is not science-based action. I am trying, it's not disappearing. Because media promoted it, it has become almost like a science-based action. Homa, yajna is not faith-based action. It is a science-based action. With integrity, a person who practices integrity, when he utters the word, iha gaccha, igatishta, that space is filled with the presence of the deity. Divine energy is inviting, invoking. Especially all the homas happen in this campus. I am responsible for the divine presence to be there and receive what you offer. Getting it? Better get it. Understand? When you invoke those energies in the fire properly and procedures, divine appears and receives your offering. To your offering. You are experience the space of the divine. Even this is a faith-based action only. If you take strepsils, you will not have cough. No. If you take strepsils, your throat is engaged in something else, so you don't have cough. That's all. All right. Homas, yajnas, yahas, all of them are very powerful science-based actions. Tomorrow, Kala Bhairava Homa, you will see the presence. Literally, you will be there, receiving the offerings, responding to you. When you are in that presence, offering, please understand, he will be straight away, literally answering your prayers and giving you the boons. Homas are, if you do the scientific analysis and research, their percentage to ability to cure the disease will be more than allopathy. I challenge. Just the science of doing it with our integrity and authenticity is lost. That is where the problem is. We will revive now. We are reviving now. Especially, I am reviving it with my Gurukul kids. My Gurukul kids are the best integrated, authentic beings on the planet Earth. They are going to be chanting these mantras. Do you know the effect of that in the planet Earth? You will see. You will see. And I commit with you all, I'll create group of my Gurukul kids able to do all these yajnas like a Varuna yajna. And literally 100% I guarantee when they go and perform those yajna in any city, simply it will rain. I'll demonstrate. Please understand. I'll demonstrate and show 100% result. For the yajnas like Varuna yajna and Vaidishwaraya homas, you will see. I'm training. Especially when they practice this Mallakamban, all these martial arts, even their muscles will be integrated into their integrity. I'm training. Already I am successful, but still I am training them with more details, including the how the Yajna Kunta should be created, yantra, everything will be so authentic. When they say, let it rain, it will just shower, only the water which showers from the sky can put the fire off. Nobody else can put it off. And it will shower and put the fire off. Only then the yajna will end. Till then yajna will go on. Only when it showers, they will say, okay. Agni tvam samudram gaccha, prithvi tvam sitala bhava. Means ending the homa. It is just the power of integrity and authenticity and responsibility. Decision to enrich. I'll prove this as a science to the world. Science to the world. When you are sitting in my breathing space or in the homa, be in the space of pure listening. Deities land in the homa. The presence opens up in the homa as a sound. Understand? Then they become fire. But the vehicle through which they land is a sound. So listen, listen. Be in the space of pure listening. It can transform you. It can transform you. It can just transform you. Homa is science-based action, not faith-based action. With this, होमा आपके विश्वास पर आधारित नहीं है, होमा एक वैज्ञानिक कार्य है. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share, and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 0802727.
Nithyanandam, everyone. Now, any questions? Do let me know. Maruti Rachagla. So, are you a new person here joining me? And someone naming EA. So, please rename to your full name. Ma Pooja Karin, can you please tell maybe in a Chinese participant, simply put EA. So we cannot have a, participants without the proper names, without their legal names. All right. So now let's pay our deepest gratitude to Swamiji. With the space of deep gratitude, let's conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tasat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam, everyone. Thank you so much and see you all tomorrow. Nithyanandam. Maruti Sarila. Tomorrow, basically 7:30 p.m. Jnana session start, but the sessions start, Paramashivoham Level 1 session starts at 4:30 with the yoga sessions. Then after that, power manifestation session and then Jnana session start. And tomorrow topic I'm going to explain. Basically 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 4:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Tomorrow we are going to learn about Charyapada, life bliss engineering, based on Swamiji's old satsangs. And Charyapada, what is the lifestyle? What we need to do on a day-to-day basis. Tomorrow we are going to discuss.